Numbers, factors, and divisibility. A prime number has factors of only 1 in itself. 2, 3, 5, and 7 are prime numbers. 2 is the only even prime number. A composite number has factors other than 1 in itself. For example, 2, 6, 8, 9, and 10. 6 has the factors 1 and 6, but also 2 and 3. To list the factors of a number, think of your multiplication facts. So for the factors of 18, think 1 times 18, 2 times 9, 3 times 6. Let's practice. Tell if it's prime or composite, and then list the factors. For 16, as long as you can think of anything other than 1 times 16 that works, then you know that you have found a composite number. So first of all, 16 is composite. Now think through your math facts. 1 times 16, 2 times 8, 3 doesn't go into 16 evenly. What about 4? Yes, 4 times 4 works. What about 5? No. 6? No. 7? No. And now we're back up to 8. So think about your rainbow. 1 times 16, 2 times 8, 4 times 4. But you only list a number once. Now, wouldn't it be nice if we had some rules to help us know whether something goes in evenly? For example, we know 3 goes into 12 evenly, so we say 12 is divisible by 3. But what about bigger numbers, where there are some rules, some tricks to know? For example, you know that a number is divisible by 2 if it's even, if it ends in an even number. So that one you already know the rule for a 2. You know if something's divisible by 5 if it ends in a 0 or a 5, and you know something is divisible by 10 if it ends in a 0. But what about some of the other numbers? Well, let's look at 3. The sum of the digits is divisible by 3. So this is kind of cool. If you'll add up your digits, 3 plus 5 plus 1, 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 1 is 9, so the sum of your digits is 9. If this number, the sum, is divisible by 3, then the whole thing will be divisible by 3. Now, for 4, the last 2 digits form a number divisible by 4. So all you have to do is look at the last 2 digits, 44. Well, 4 is divisible into that 11 times, so we know that that one will work, that it will be divisible by 4. Also, any number that ends in 0, 0 is divisible by 4. Right? The rule for 6, if a number is divisible by both 2 and 3. Well, first of all, it has to be even, which this one is, and then divisible by 3, let's add the digits. 3 plus 5 is 8, plus 4 is 12. So the sum of the digits is 12. 3 goes into 12, so we know it will go into this entire number. So yes, that's divisible by 6. And the rule for 9 is the sum of the digits is divisible by 9. So let's add them up. 3 plus 6 is 9, plus 9 is 18. So the sum of the digits is 18. That's divisible by 9, so the whole number is. So let's give it a try. Let's look at each one of these. Let's look at 312. Is it divisible by 2? Yes, because it's an even number, so we know it's divisible by 2, as the last digit is even. Is it divisible by 3? Let's add it up. 3 plus 1 plus 2. So sum of the digits is 6. So we know yes, because the sum of the digits is 6, and 6 is divisible by 3. Is 312 divisible by 4? Let's see what the rule is. Last 2 digits form a number divisible by 4. So let's take a look. Here are the last 2 digits. 1, 2. 12 is divisible by 4. So yes, the whole number is divisible by 4. Alright, how about 5? Has to end in a 5 or a 0? It doesn't, so no, it's not divisible by 5. 6, let's add up the digits. 3 plus 1 is plus 2 is 6. It's divisible by 2? Yes. By 3? Yes. So it is divisible by 6. Alright, let's look at 9. Sum of the digits is 6. 9 doesn't go into 6, so it's not divisible by 9. And to be divisible by 10, it needs to end in a 0, which it does not. So it's divisible by 2, 3, 4, and 6. 312 is not divisible by 5, 9, and 10.